Every single day in the US, millions of paper plates are used at picnics, birthday parties, food trucks, and large corporate events. Because these products are discarded after a single use, the demand is constant and widespread. This high volume of consumption creates a manufacturing opportunity that can be managed on a small scale. Since the product is lightweight and simple to produce, it is possible to start a local supply business without a large industrial factory. To enter this market, you need a workspace of approximately 200 to 400 square feet and an initial capital investment between $4,500 and $11,500. Moving from this initial planning phase to a functioning production line involves 5 specific operational stages. The first step is preparing your workspace. This requires clearing out the floor area to create a clean, organized environment where machinery and raw materials can be managed safely. Before equipment is even ordered, however, you must address the local regulations that govern manufacturing. You will need to register your business and ensure your packaging and labeling meet specific local health standards. Since the plates are used for food, these requirements are strict and non-negotiable. Failing to secure the proper permits can result in your operation being shut down before you make your first sale. Navigating this bureaucracy is as essential to the business as the machinery itself. Once the legal requirements are met, you can focus on the core of the operation, the paper plate pressing machine. A semi-automatic machine is a more affordable option for those on a restricted budget, while an automatic hydraulic machine allows for higher production speeds if you have more capital to invest up front. Beyond the press, your assembly line will require interchangeable dies for different plate sizes, an air compressor to power the machine's movements, and a heat sealer for packaging the finished product. This chart shows your initial capital distribution. The machine represents the largest portion at $3,000 to $8,000, while secondary tools and setup costs make up the remainder. By tracking these figures, this horizontal line establishes a firm cap on your fixed entry costs. Following this spending structure helps you avoid taking on too much debt early on, which is vital for maintaining the financial health of the business during its first few months. With the machinery in place, your focus shifts to the primary variable cost that will influence your profit margins, the rolls of raw paper. It is critical that all paperboard sourced for production is certified as food-grade material. While traditional PE-coated paper remains common, there is a growing market for compostable materials, like bagasse board, which is made from sugarcane fiber. You should set aside a material buffer of $500 to $1,500 to cover these initial raw material purchases. Sourcing compostable materials often allows you to charge a higher price per unit, as many modern catering companies and events specifically look for eco-friendly suppliers to meet their sustainability goals. Production begins by installing the dies for the most popular plate sizes, ranging from 6 inches to 10 inches, along with multi-compartment plates. Quality control depends on the machine producing clean, consistent edges. If the cuts are uneven, the plates won't stack correctly and risk being rejected. Once you have a reliable inventory, you can begin approaching local B2B customers, such as food trucks, schools, churches, and catering businesses. To gain a foothold with these clients, consider offering a 10% discount on the first order or providing free delivery for bulk purchases. These initial discounts are a way to secure long-term contracts. Building a base of recurring customers is necessary to keep the production line running and cover your monthly operating expenses. After following these steps, the physical setup of the production space is complete, and the focus shifts from preparation to daily operations. Achieving profitability in this business requires a focus on efficiency. Because margins on individual plates are low, your net income will depend on maintaining a high and consistent sales volume to offset the costs of materials and labor. Once you have stabilized your local sales, you can consider expanding. This may involve upgrading your packaging or launching a website to reach customers outside your immediate area. The next stage of growth involves reaching out to regional retail stores and wholesale distributors who can move much larger quantities of product. Manufacturing paper plates is a business built on high-volume commodities. By focusing on consistent quality and reliable delivery, a small operation can serve the steady year-round demand for these essential items.